In this video, I'm going to show you what you need to be prepared to do to protect your restaurant from this coronavirus mess. I'm going to tell you which restaurants are most vulnerable right now, the one segment that's going to boom, and the best place to advertise right now, and what you can do to be part of the solution to stop this mess. And we're starting right now. Okay, so when something's about to go viral, it is usually preceded by somebody screaming,
"Somebody call an ambulance!"
And it is funny as hell, right? But right now, this is March 2020, and what's going viral is a global pandemic panic that's going to trickle into every corner of our economy, especially hospitality, and that means you. And even if you stumble across this video 10 years from now, and you're going, Corona, what? Watch till the very end, because this is a timeless lesson that every restaurant owner needs to learn to get through tough times like these. So we're going to cover three things. Number one, how I dealt with a similar situation when I had my pizzeria. Number two, we're going to go over the checklist of things that you need to implement right away to set your customers' minds at ease. And number three, I'm going to show you exactly how to minimize short-term downside and grow long-term market share right now. And remember, there's one segment that's going to do well, and we're going to cover that in just a bit. Hopefully it's you. And here's the deal. Search volume for coronavirus is spiking. People are freaking out, and the media is licking its lips right now, feeding this panic with every new development. And until another story knocks this off the airwaves, restaurants and hospitality for sure are going to be firmly in the crosshairs. Just this morning, Starbucks reported sales are off 50% in China. And guess what? Chinese and Asian restaurants in this country are getting pinched hard. Some reporting sales drops of 80%. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Could you weather a drop like that? Probably not. Anyway, people are canceling trips, companies are canceling events, and that means fewer tourists. So, listen, restaurants in or around hotels or touristy areas are gonna feel the pinch. Restaurants dependent on shopping, like those around malls, gonna feel the pinch. Food court in the mall, gonna feel the pinch. Does your restaurant get any traffic from the local gym? Guess what? You're gonna feel the pinch. But remember, there's one segment that's gonna benefit big time, and that might include you. We'll get to that in just a minute. Now, I went through a similar situation like this when I had my pizzeria. There'd been a hepatitis scare in Salt Lake City, and it was front page news for a while, and customers were scared, and rightfully so. So here's what I did. I put a sign on the front door and one right by the POS where customers would see it. And just so you have it, I'm going to include the text down in the description. But anyway, here's what it said. You do not need to worry about hepatitis here. Now, I want to point out something here. The reason I didn't say you don't need to worry about hepatitis at Wasatch Pizza is because I didn't even want to associate our name with that word. So that's why I phrased it this way. It went on to say that we are ServeSafe certified, and I had the logo there. We have a 100% A rating from the health department. All employees have been vaccinated against hepatitis and possess current food handler permits. We are the only restaurant in Salt Lake City that uses hospital foot pedals on our hand wash sinks. That means clean hands never touch dirty handles. And while I never think it's a good idea to attract attention to anything negative, if you have a Chinese restaurant, your sales are already down 80%, you got no downside to just confronting this thing head on. Okay, here's the checklist that you need to implement, and I'm talking pronto. Now, I know you know this. First, do not allow any employee to be anywhere near your restaurant if they are sick. Pistol whip any employee who coughs into their hand. I can't believe how often I see this. And do not serve drinks like this. Where has this hand been? I don't know. But a minute ago I saw it hauling dirty dishes back to the kitchen. Hold it like this. Fast casual? Now, I love Cafe Rio, but I cringe when I have to dig through this mess to get utensils. So imagine someone with the flu just coughed into their hand, right? Then digs through these forks. Whoa, what's the first thing that's gonna go into your mouth when you grab a fork? The flu. I'd prefer if these were individually wrapped And worst case scenario, at least put them in here to where the handle end is sticking out so I don't have to paw, the part that's going into my mouth. And desserts. Where the hell did this whole thing come from about serving one dessert for a bunch of people on a single plate? You know what? Maybe I don't want to swap spit with my friend Bob on my birthday. Give each person their own plate. Don't ask them, just bring the plates. And family-style servings. Some people think nothing of digging through the pasta with the fork they're eating with. Ugh. I always appreciate it when the server offers to split the items back in the kitchen. And I'll tell you, this is a big one. You better make sure your bathrooms have soap and paper towels fully stocked. This says a lot about how you approach sanitation. And you know what? I'd make sure those bathrooms are spotless all the time. And are you ServeSafe certified? I'd put that certificate on your front door. Do you have an A from the health department? Put that on your front door. Don't be hiding it over on the window somewhere. Okay, now that's your short list for the restaurant. Now, what segment's going to benefit right now? Well, I'll tell you what. Whole swaths of corporate America are having employees either stay home or work from home. And people in general are going out less right now. And people staying home means what? It means more demand for delivery. It's genius. So if you own a pizzeria and you deliver, you, my friend, are in the mix. But no matter what kind of restaurant you have, other than, Chinese, of course, if you deliver, that's what you need to be promoting right now. Home delivery, office delivery, delivery, okay? So how do you get the word out so you can benefit right now, fast and cheap? Well, if millions of people are at home more, that means they're on Facebook and Instagram more. And they're checking their devices more. So now is the perfect time to be running ads to attract new customers and promoting your restaurant to remain top of mind, and I'm talking hyper top of mind, with your current customers. So here's what I'd focus on right now. Facebook ads. Draw that mile or two radius around your store and start dropping ads now. Email. Push delivery. You have an email list, right? Texting. Push delivery. Loyalty. Push delivery, and offer bonus points on every order until things settle down a little bit. You always wanted to go viral, right? Well, here's your chance. We are in uncharted waters right now. This coronavirus thing is sweeping the globe. It may get worse, probably, but it will get better eventually. Now, in the meantime, Jethro and Goober, your competitors down the street, they're going to cut their marketing budget. And they're going to go on life support till things blow over. That means the overall advertising noise out there drops, and you can stand out even more. You capture the mind share, they surrender. You get stronger, they get weaker. You do the math.
Giggity.
So here's your takeaway. Long after this event is over, there is still a lesson here. And that is this: those who are sleepwalking through the good times, didn't need a loyalty program, didn't need a customer list, didn't need to stay top of mind, they're going to be the first to panic and drop when things get tough. Don't let that person be you. Now, if you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up down there, and be sure and share this with your network. And for this reason, the last thing we need is for a bunch of restaurants to hit the news as the epicenter of some typhoid Mary event that spreads this virus. This is a time where it benefits the entire industry to pull together. Be a part of that. Share this with another restaurant owner you know. Also, if you want to keep getting the inside track here and be the first to know what's going on, be sure and subscribe. Do that right now. Be safe, my friend, and remember, I'm always here for you, and we're going to get through this together. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.